Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
Yes, I would. I think that less so because, you don't know. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world. But I think I would. Welcome back, guys. Let's jump into what is trending. It is trending because the Fox News, they are just making this trending. If you remember this interview, it's not a new interview, but Fox News is making it trending right now and got people speaking about it. It's like they revisit this topic. It's about the EPSTEIN file. President Donald Trump was asked then that will he ever declassify EPSTEIN file? Y'all heard how he answered the question? Yes, sir. And I think they ain't gonna ask that question anymore because ain't nobody talking about it. But presently, right now, it is getting attention because of what happened at the White House. I'm gonna play a Fox News reporter. Yes, a Fox News reporter asked the White House secretary a question, and that just blew the internet. Watch this guy.
The FBI looks at the circumstances surrounding the death of Jeffrey Epstein. According to the report, this systematic review revealed no incriminating client list. So what happened to the Epstein client list that the Attorney General said she had on her desk?
Well, I think if you go back and look at what the Attorney General said in that interview, which was on your network, on Fox News.
Got the quote.
Go ahead.
John Roberts said, DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen? And she said, it's sitting on my desk right now to review.
Yes.
What is going on, y'all? We all know he works for Fox News. Is his face for me like, y'all, I'm gonna play how the secretary answered the question. But for those of y'all who do not know what Peter was talking about, yes, what he was talking about actually happened on Fox News. So for him to be asking that question, he knows what he's asking about. So that got me wondering, why is he asking that question? Because for sure everybody are watching this White House briefing. So it's like, is it trying to get something out of it? I'm just confused, but let me just roll the tape of what Peter was talking about because it happened on Fox News.
May be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
Y'all can see that Peter knew what he was asking about because this whole thing played out on Fox News. That got people confused, like, what is going on with the Fox News? Is it that Peter did not get the memo that you do not ask such a question? Or Peter is just being like, okay, it is time for me to do the real job. Something is off. And this got people's attention, like, do the Fox News know something that the people do not know? And they want to be the first to report it out. So they are going to take the credit like, yeah, y'all can see that we were bringing the question about the EPSTEIN file. We were bringing the question to the White House secretary because they are the only one actually like that asked that question. And even you guys remember when President Donald Trump lawyer, when she said this, watch this, guys.
In Epstein's case, it is incredibly disturbing. We have flight logs, we have information, names that will come out.
Is it going to be shocking?
I don't see how it's not shocking that there were so many individuals that were hidden and kept secret and not been held accountable. Let's talk about the reverse. I believe in accountability. So you have to now go through your process. Now, I won't say they're guilty until they go through their time in court. But again, now it's time for accountability. We have seen for so many years, Pierce, in this country, many investigations, subpoenas, testimonies in Congress, et cetera, et cetera. But there's a general frustration with accountability. We take it halfway, we don't take it home. And I really believe that now with Cash and Pam, there will be accountability.
That was the president lawyer trying to explain this same EPSTEIN file. With the way she is speaking,
Sounds as if they are confident of what's in there, that it has nothing to do with President Donald Trump. But we remember when Musk came out, when Musk and President Donald Trump had the back and forth. We remember when Musk came out and said release the EPSTEIN file. And the reason they did not release it was because President Donald Trump's name is in it. We remember that back and forth, right? So that's why it is so confusing to the people that why is Fox News asking the White House secretary, even with the look on her face, she looks like, okay, Peter, you didn't read the memo? But I'm gonna roll you the tape how she answered and how she tried to that Peter hacks him. But this thing is getting crazy and is getting attention. Watch this, guys.
The FBI looks at the circumstances surrounding the death of Jeffrey Epstein. According to the report, this systematic review revealed no incriminating client list. So what happened to the Epstein client list that the Attorney General said she had on her desk?
Well, I think if you go back and look at what the Attorney General said in that interview, which was on your network on Fox News.
Got the quote.
Go ahead.
John Roberts said, DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen? And she said, it's sitting on my desk right now to review.
Yes, she was saying the entirety of all of the paperwork, all of the paper in relation to Jeffrey Epstein's crimes. That's what the Attorney General was referring to, and I'll let her speak for that. But again, when it comes to the FBI and the Department of Justice, they are more than committed to ensuring that bad people are put behind bars. They have an operation going on right now called Summer Heat, which has our murder rate trending in the lowest direction in United States history. Their emphasis on violent crime and locking up violent criminals has led to the arrest of 14,000 violent criminals. That's a 62% increase from the same time period last year. So this Attorney General and the FBI Director are committed to putting bad people behind bars where they belong. They promised an exhaustive review. That's what they did. For any further details, I would refer you to the Department of Justice.
The look on Peter's face is getting attention on the internet. Like, what's going on? We can see that the secretary, the White House secretary, she was not comfortable with that question. Like, hold up, Peter, you're supposed to be on my team. But some are saying it's like the White House is trying to change the topic of what is going on. Or better still, Fox News want to get credit for this topic if this topic finally blows up on the White House. You know what I mean? That it's getting messy. And the Fox News want to take credit like, yeah, we knew all along that something is going on. And that was why we stuck on the topic, asking the question. Because if y'all remember, if y'all can just watch the pattern, the question has been coming from Fox News. The question has been coming from Fox News, or the question has mainly been asked by Trump supporters. So it's like, what's going on? Add your comment down there if you can. What do you think is going on? Do you think that this White House is trying to change the topic of something happening or something that is about to happen? We just don't know. It's getting attention on the internet. Add your comment down there. Thank you for listening. Hi, I'm going to see you in the next video. As usual, please, let's respect ourselves while we had our comment. It is free down there. Bye for now.